Welcome to IDG University. This tutorial will provide a demonstration on how to use Moodle quizzes and online references to prepare for a computer-based certification exam. NICET uses computer-based testing, or CBT, for certification exams. Upon completion of this tutorial, you should be familiar with practice time management during a computer-based exam, and when to look up questions. The types on-screen resources available during the NICET exam. How to use on-screen resources when taking a NICET exam. All NICET exams are open book, but that is a time trap. You only have about 90 seconds per question, and you do not have time to look up all the answers. The NICET Level 1 exam has 85 questions with a time limit of 110 minutes. That is 1 minute, 29 seconds per question. The Level 2 exam has 110 questions, with a time limit of 155 minutes. That is 1 minute, 41 seconds per question. During the NICET exam you will have an on-screen timer at top right, but don't be a clock watcher. Check at intervals to maintain pace, by dividing the test into quarters. The Level 2 exam is 110 questions, and you have 155 minutes. You should be at question 28 after 39 minutes. Question 55 at 78 minutes. And at question 84 in 117 minutes. The 5-minute warning is when you have 5 minutes left in the exam. This will be 150 minutes from start of exam. You do not want to leave unanswered questions. Any unanswered question is wrong. Any question you guess can be right. Check for questions you did not answer and flagged. There is no time left to look things up and you make guesses, or just check any answer. Review the exam to make sure all of the questions have an answer and submit. Test-taking techniques are as important as knowing the material you are being tested upon. You should practice like you play, or mimic the environment when sitting for a NICET exam. Your environment during learning influences retention. During the NICET exam you are going to sit in one spot for at least 2 hours. You will not be allowed to have food or beverages. You will be in a quiet room, with no distractions. The functions available to you on the NICET exam can be utilized during a Moodle quiz to build proficiency using them. Those items are timer, flagging questions. You can also integrate free, online access to NFPA codes and standards to practice using references. You can use an on-screen calculator, which is the same one available during NICET exams. The NICET exam references can be classified as those you can bring into the test center, the ones that are available on-screen, and general references. Or, the ones you buy, the ones on screen, and the ones you study. You buy the ones that are allowed in the test center, unless they are available on screen. Visit the NICET website, and download the allowable references PDF to make sure you have the most current version of the editions. NFPA 70 and NFPA 72 are allowed in the test center, but they are also available on screen during the exam. All NFPA codes and standards are also available online for free, and they can be used during Moodle quizzes, as you would the on-screen NICET exam references. NICET exam on-screen references are in PDF format, with limited search functions. You cannot search the free NFPA online references, but you can with NFPA Link. NFPA Link is available for a small monthly fee with a free trial. Using NFPA Link during a Moodle quiz will allow you search terms. You can identify the keywords in NICET exam questions and search those terms with NFPA link during a Moodle quiz, or with the PDF viewer on a NICET exam. All courses offered at IDG University include a timed practice quiz that is not graded, and you can take it twice. There are also timed module quizzes, and a final exam that is not timed. The Moodle quizzes can be used as practice for industry certification exams that are computer-based. Exams, like the ones utilized by NICET, allow the use of NFPA and ICC codes and standards during the exam. Our quiz questions come directly from codes and standards, and you will become familiar navigating them. The quiz feedback provides the code or standard referenced so you can find the answer for questions you missed, or questions you guessed correctly. When you know the codes, any exam is easy, including NICET exams. But there is a strategy to taking an exam. Quizzes at IDG University are computer-based, with a time limit, and you use the same techniques as you would on a NICET exam. Let's take the practice test for the Fire Alarm Technician training course. The practice test has 30 questions, and you have 30 minutes to complete it. Use a split-screen layout with the quiz on one side and the NFPA free access website on the other. We are going to use NFPA link that allows word search. The following steps will increase the probability of passing the NICET exam, and you can use the Moodle quizzes to practice. Step 1. Referencing codes and standards during an exam consume valuable time. You should start by reading each question and answer the ones you are sure of. Flag the questions you do not answer so you can go back to them. Once you have answered all the questions you know, you can go back to look the ones up that you flagged for review. Check the quiz timer to be aware of how much time is left. Step 2. Like the NICET exam, flagging questions allows you to go back to them quickly. Instead of going back through the questions, you can open the block drawer to display which ones were flagged. Click on the box to navigate to the question. You do not want to use up all the time you have left on any one question, so you must look things up quickly. You must decide which code to reference and where to go in the code to find the answer. In some cases, you may be bouncing from one code or standard to another. The secret to a successful exam is to identify keywords in the question. This will enable you to quickly determine the code where the answer will be found. If the question concerns the installation of wire, devices, or conduit and raceway, then most likely the answer will be found in the NEC, or NFPA 70. Questions on how and where to install fire alarm devices will normally be found in NFPA 72. Step 3. Review the quiz for question with missing answers before you submit your results. You can open the block drawer to review. Any questions with a box that is not shaded means the question was not answered. Like the flagged questions, you can click on the box to navigate to the question. Check the timer to be aware how much time is left. You may have to start guessing, or just select an answer. Questions with no answer are always wrong. Questions with a guess can be right. When all questions indicated they have an answer, you can submit your results for grading. One of the valuable resources of courses offered by IDG University is the answer feedback. Our test questions come directly from codes and standards, and a missing word is the answer. When you read our test questions, you are reading the code and you are becoming familiar with the terminology. The answer feedback will cite a code reference for incorrect and correct answers. We cite the most current edition of the codes. The Fire Alarm Technician training course includes 526 quiz questions that come directly from codes and standards. You will learn the codes, and when you know the codes, exams are easy. We don't teach the test, we teach the codes. This concludes our student tutorial video. We would like to thank you for selecting Instructional Design Group for your training needs. Visit www.designmycourse.net/training for a complete list of on-demand courses covering fire alarm systems, fire suppression systems, essential skills such as Ohm's law, and building systems such as bidirectional amplifier systems.